You are now tuned into Mixstation Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
Hey, I want to start a podcast.
Join the mix.
Can I broadcast to millions all over the world?
Join the mix.
Can I control my own content and share my show?
Join the mix.
Can I promote my product and my events?
Join the mix. Mixstation Radio is a worldwide internet radio station that specializes in video and audio podcasts on all social media platforms. You can download our free app, Mixstation Radio Live. That's MIXX Station Radio Live. We have 2 locations in Towson, Maryland and Eastern Shore, Maryland. With our new service, you can host your own show from home with Mix Mobile. That's MIXX Mobile.
Did you say I can broadcast from home?
Yes, we have a new service called Mix Mobile. We can come to your location or you can log on virtually.
Hold up. That can't be true, man.
Yes, Mixstation can air any show from anywhere in the world, and all you need is a strong internet connection. Also, we have a toll-free 1-800 number.
So you're telling me I can stream on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and all the formats all at the same time and have people calling with comments?
Yes, join the mix. If you want to join the mix, email us at mixstation@gmail.com. Again, mixstation@gmail.com. That's MIXX station@gmail.com.
Pressure and heat builds in my vaginal walls. I become like a volcano, ready to erupt at the height of my orgasm. Oh! No one, my dear, has ever come close to this love you inspire. You fill my soul with so much joy. For you, my dear, are my heart's desire. Oh. Oh.
You are tuned in live to Intimate Connections. Awesome. So this is the first show that we've done in probably 2 months.
No,
And,
longer than that.
It's been longer than
Yeah,
that?
it's probably been like 4. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry though, we here though.
Yeah, so
we here like we never left.
Right. So tonight, I have the pleasure of having C Notes on the show.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, so it's going to be an exciting show. I met her at a show last year, Hip Hop Ain't Dead. Yes. And so I love her energy, so it's an honor to have her here.
Thank you.
And then I have DJ MB. He produces a lot of beats. He's done a few of C Notes beats, as well as Tony Bosco. So, so he's working, we're working. So it's a lot of talent at this table tonight. So we just gonna get right into it.
Okay.
I already warned C Notes that, sometimes we can go left, I love left. So I wanna make sure we have a good time, and I love her energy and all. So we're just gonna get started with the show and dive into it. The thing that I like, because I asked her ahead of time, is anything off limits? Because you never know what direction I'm coming from. And then sometimes John will also surprise me. So I don't know what John I have tonight, and John has a new single that he released. So I'm hoping that, he gives us a little taste. Anything is possible. So without further ado, I'm going to welcome my guest C Notes and DJ MB, but I'm going to ask you, C Notes, first, what led you to music?
What led me to music? Music led me to music. I love music. I have always loved music. I can't remember a time in my life where I didn't love music. I remember everything by music. My life is just a continuous soundtrack, and I love music.
Okay. When did you know that you were going to be a performer?
Early.
Okay.
Early. I've been really doing music forever, and I know everybody says that, but I remember being 5, 6 years old. You get the little Yamaha for Christmas, you know, hitting the keys on that, got my little Teddy Ruxpin, put a little tape in there, give me, little, my little microphone, and sing on there and rap on there. Yeah, I always loved music. I can't think of, that's my first love.
Wow. So coming up and being, having that love for music, who were some of your favorite artists?
Who were some of my favorite artists? I used to when I was younger, I used to really like Slick Rick. I thought he was so cool. I thought he was so dope. I like his voice. I like his delivery. I like how he tell a story. Ghostface, Nas, Jay-Z, Lil' Kim. Yeah.
The GOATs.
Okay. And so, so the process, like you said, you knew at a young age that you wanted to do music. And so now being in the game, has it changed you? And what do you think about today's music as opposed to music you grew up listening to?
Okay, so that's a lot. So we're gonna piece it together. So what do I think about today's music? I think it's less feeling.
Okay.
I remember feeling stuff, however I felt, whether it was love from an R&B song, or whether I felt like dancing from some radio hit, or if I felt like tearing the fucking club up. We come from, where it was just whatever the music was, people took the craft more serious. Okay. I don't think that people take the actual craft of making music serious. People just want to be famous, and they want to live the lifestyle, and they want people to see them on TV and the videos and stuff like that, versus actually making good music. And not to say that it all sucks, but you can definitely tell the difference where you're not literally feeling the music anymore.
Okay. That's,
You asked me something else. Wait a minute, because I just jumped on that one because that was that was the
well, you
last.
said
thing
that
you
was
asked
a
me.
lot. So, and hell, I don't even smoke, but I can't. I'm trying to,
I'm rubbing off
I got
on
a
you.
question. I got a question. So, knowing that music doesn't necessarily, mainstream music doesn't feel as much as it sounds anymore, how do you think your music is different? What separates you from that bunch? What is it about it?
So, so my project, the Black Heart Experience, the one that I just dropped, that's actually how that project came about, because I was just, I was tired of hearing that narrative in the mainstream music, and without saying anything, we all know what it is, and we all know that ain't how we living for the most part, right? And so I just wanted to really reflect your average, everyday Black person, how our love life more so looks like. And so it's definitely about Black love. It's definitely a truer story. It's not like tricking and we don't love each other and just give me that money and let's fucking go home and be single forever because that's what's up.
Right.
Like, let's be for real. So I was very vulnerable in this album. I think I just told the truth. It's from when I meet you and, wait a minute, what's your name? No, I like you though, to the, get the fuck out my house because you didn't want me. And all of that shit counts, right? Because this is what we go through as people, more so than I never loved you anyway, put some money in my hand type shit. Like, that's not realistic. And so I think that is the perspective of where my album is coming from. And I think it would be refreshing for everybody who hears it to just get out of that trance.
Okay. So, Michael, coming from the...
You gotta say his producer name.
Huh?
You gotta say his producer.
Okay, no, my bad. DJ MB. Okay.
DJ MB.
Yeah, DJ
No
MB.
relation to the Breakfast Club. Yeah.
So, what goes into creating a beat?
Feeling. So most of the time, it's a mood, because I can sit in the house and just be staring at the walls for a minute, and I'm like, I feel like I gotta do something. So I'm listening to sounds and looking for feeling, because I know once I'm finished, whatever the song is, I want to title it something, because it's what I'm feeling at that time, and sometimes it's a mode. I wake up in the middle of the night, just woke up. That'll be the title.
very artistic. So sometimes I just have an idea and it's just like, oh, we gotta elaborate on this now before you create. That's what it means.
Okay. And so it's like in there, but are you more creative, after smoking, or because I hear different things from people. Some people say they're more, it's kind of like they can tap into a deeper part of themselves after smoking, or like, does it really matter to you?
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
I don't spend much time not high. So I don't think that I ever
Okay.
That sounds kind of but I always smoke weed, so I don't think it's that bad. But,
Right.
But I've been smoking for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like I don't be fried,
Yeah.
And I don't think that it makes a difference either way because it comes from my creativity. Like that creativity is just in me.
Okay.
So if I decide to stop smoking weed, I can still make good music. And it's not going to interfere with my creative process at all in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. Now you get an idea, and so if you're out and about, are you one of those that, oh, I gotta pull over because I need to write this down before I release it?
So I generally don't have to pull over
Mm-hmm.
because I guess I shouldn't do stuff while I drive, but I do. And I'll use my voice notes, I'll use my notepad, whatever.
So I generally
and if it's because now there has been times where it's just so much that I do have to pull over, like, hold up, I can be looking for red lights and shit. Let me pull over and get all this shit out real quick. That has happened before.
Okay.
Where it's just like sometimes the ideas are just like that, and it's just like before you know it, in minutes you got half a song right there because you so creative, you feeling this shit so much that you just can't stop. And that's, man, those be the best songs. I ain't gonna lie, those be my favorite songs.
Okay. So on your album, what's your favorite song?
On my album, I think my favorite song is the last song. It's called Song Cry. It's very vulnerable, and it's generally a reflection of everything in my life. And it's just, from apologizing to my mama to really calling motherfuckers out, you said you had my back, what happened? Type shit, and it's just a reality check. I will call it that.
Okay. And so with Song Cry, how long did it take you to put that together? And during that process, were you emotional? Because it seems like it was a lot that you were processing.
So to be honest, I wrote that song so quick.
Okay.
I wrote that song so quick because I meant it. Like when I heard the beat, so that's one of them things where it's just like the beat pulled me and it said you have to write to this.
Okay.
And when you hear it, you'll understand like how it got to be, like the sample in it and all of that. It's just like you gotta write to this. You gotta tell a story to this. And you feel this enough, people gonna feel this. People gonna feel that you was feeling this when they hear it because it's that real. And when I started writing, I couldn't stop.
Okay.
I couldn't stop. I had to get my feelings out. What that beat made me feel, I had to get it out in that moment. I couldn't wait till later. I couldn't wait till the next day. I couldn't wait till
you had to be in the moment.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay. DJ Envy, when you're creating, I mean, I know like you have your own process. So do you have like a specific time, or like you get like a sound in your mind and you just go from there, or does it depend on where you're at mentally?
It depends, because sometimes I've had a beat set on the computer for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
And I'm just adding little pieces into it because it's like it feels like it's not finished. So I'm just adding piece by piece, and I'm working a lot. So I'm like, let me squeeze it in, let me listen. All right, I come back to it, and then some days I can drop 4 or 5, and I'm like, where'd that come from? Because I ain't know I had that in me. And then there's other days where people be like, you ain't made a beat in a long time. It's not that I ain't made a beat, I just may have not sent it to you. But I'm consistently creating, but sometimes it's just the mood, or Yeah, a lot of it is a mood. Because sometimes I don't be in the mood to finish it. It's like I think I'm gonna sit on it for a second because I need to see what else is missing. And like with her, with like she said, smoking all the time. Sometimes I'll wait until I get an idea, it's all put together, and then I go and smoke. And then I'm like, all right, here go where it's messed up at. Let me lower this and let me add this. Because now I'm hearing everything. It's like, nigga, you ain't hear none of that. That first day yeah, but the idea was there, and it was like, as long as I could put the bare bones together, I could figure it out and fill it out. And it was a whole process of just going through like, today, yeah, I could do 4 or 5. Tomorrow, I do 1. The next week, yeah, this joint been sitting on the computer for some days, and then it's like, let me go ahead and finish it. But then outside of like with C-Notes and Bosco, then I'm working with a label, a local label. So at the same time, I'm going through the beats that I already done sent C-Notes, I done already sent Tony. So I'm like, I got a whole lot of stuff. So it's like my whole process is like, it slowed it down because I was like, oh, I ain't got to rush. Because she was like, I'm about to put my project out. Tony was like, I'm about to put my project out, and the stuff that the people that I'm working on, they haven't even put their projects out. So I'm like, I got kind of time to chill, because everybody gonna hear a lot of new stuff, but most of the new stuff, they gonna hear from the people that I was originally working with anyway, because they were the ones that was getting all the stuff that they gonna wind up, the other people are gonna hear late, like, that'd be slick. Yeah, but that was 4 years ago. That was 3 years ago. Trust me. C-No's got a copy. Tony got, you know. So the sound has evolved. Like Tony hit me the other day and was like, yo, you got something? Because you ain't sent me nothing in a while. Boom. I sent him a beat, and I came across these dope ass samples, and I sent them one of the beats, but I made like 3 off of these samples, and I was like, he's like, I need that. It's yours. Yeah. But it was a feeling like, and that was the whole weekend, like. Saturday, Sunday, I made 2, and then the one for him, I had started that night when he texted me. I was like, yo, I was just thinking about you, yo. Boom, I got you, and sent it off this morning. Like, yo, this is good. But I'm motivated because I got people that's really wanting to put out projects. Okay. That's the thing, because I have homeboys that be like, yo, send me a beat, send me a beat. Yo, you're not putting out no project. You ain't putting it out, you're not putting it on streaming and then trying to like splits and none of that stuff. It's like, I just want to put it out, I want to put it out. I'm like, yo, we did that back in the day. We different now. It's a whole new process of things that's rolling. And maybe you don't even understand the business side. Like, you putting it on the streaming, but you're not giving nobody no credits. You're not doing nothing. Like, yo, we not working that way.
That's a big part.
Yeah,
of it too,
but they don't understand that part.
Listen, I've worked with rappers that once we were done, I sent them a split sheet, and then I gotta understand it, and I gotta break it down. But there are people that wouldn't do that for them, that would take all of the credit.
Right.
Make sure you don't get your publishing and stuff like that. So that's definitely important. I was gonna ask you, C-Notes, like, when you're putting an album together, does it already come with a concept for you?
This one, yes. Not all the time, but this one, it was definitely, I felt like the world needed this message, right? I felt like I didn't know how I was gonna convey it. I didn't know, you know, am I gonna get a lot of features? Is it gonna just be me? Am I gonna just be me with a guitar? Is it gonna be, you know, like, how am I gonna get this shit out? But I knew that I needed to definitely talk about Black love, and I had to get it out. And so I based everything literally around that, and that's how we got this project. So,
and another question to follow that. When you know, well, usually when you're recording a project, is there a particular set of artists you're listening to or sounds you're listening to, just so maybe you can absorb that for inspiration?
To be honest, I try not to. I try not to listen to too much of anything, because I don't want to wind up sounding like anything. I don't want to be influenced by what's going on or anything else that I like. Because I don't think that people realize how easy it is to do that. And so, and me just being aware, like, again, I was going through, you know, my archive, and it's just like, I can tell you exactly who I was listening to on each project, right? And you can hear it. Like, if I sit there and be like, yeah, this is why I was listening to this, you'll be like, all right, I can hear it. And so I didn't, now that I know that I'm like that, I'd rather listen to myself and just try to do better.
I dig that.
So I've been listening to a lot of C notes over the last couple of months, just trying to compare it to previous me. And actually, that shit made me nervous because I'm like, I don't know how they gonna take it. I don't know, because this is definitely not like any of my previous projects. And I do have a core audience. And so I definitely have been nervous about how they're gonna take the switch from hardcore C notes to Miss Lovey-Dovey. I'm definitely still talking my shit though. I'm definitely still talking my shit. I can rap. That's the easy part, right? That's the easy part for me. So this is definitely a different kind of message coming from me than what my audience is used to. And so that I was definitely nervous about how they was going to take it, but this is me right now, I hope you love it, because I do.
Yeah, okay, I love that.
Same question for you, Envy. What are you listening to things for inspiration, or even as a producer, you really, like, I know for me, as a singer, songwriter, and producer, I try to listen to what I haven't done.
Right.
Be it, and it's always something beyond the song. So it may be working, like listening to strings and finding maybe I got a song that's blank enough to put orchestral string arrangements on, or horns on, or this concept or that, or how to sequence. It's never influenced by an actual song. But for you, is it the same way? Like, are you just kind of like listening for sounds you've never used before, or sample patches, or whatever it is?
Yeah, for the most part, I listen to a lot of music, so I'm getting ideas like, damn, I wouldn't have did that. Oh, I would have did that. And along the way, when I start making music, I'm not making it based off of what I've already listened to. And that's the one thing that I love, as far as, because I can rap, but I was like, when you making beats, you don't want your beats to sound like, oh, this beat gonna sound like this. But I have homeboys that be like, I want the same beat that such and such got. Then when they hear a song, like one of my homeboys heard a Tony Bosco song, he was like, yo, that be hard. Yo, where that be? That says in your email.
It's in your email, right? And that's how it be. Yo,
So
that's how it be.
my thing is, I didn't want everything to sound like everything that's out there, but I was like, I can give y'all that and have that, because I done made a lot of those, but I'm trying to inspire myself to sound like, oh, that's Mike.
Yeah.
That's Mike. That's not anybody else, that's Mike. You sound like such and such, but you don't even listen to that. No, I don't listen to that. But, all right, that's Mike. So it's just catching my vibe, because you can get caught up in that, and you want to make stuff like that. Then you start realizing, like, I don't even like the way that it's coming out, and you start like finding yourself scrapping stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to be wasting up computer space trying to sound like somebody else. So it's like finding my rhythm and going with that. It's whatever the sound, whatever the vibe is. It's like, all right, I'm gonna do that. Like a homeboy of mine sent me some African chant, and they was. I ain't know where I was going with it. Found a beat that I was just like, I'm gonna put this beat behind it, and then I'm gonna add a little bass to it, and I was just like, damn. And all the sound was the people. They was humming.
I want to hear it now. Look, you
They was doing their little clicking and shit. I got the video. I still saved it. I downloaded it from Facebook, and I was just like, I was inspired. I said, yo, I don't know where I'm going with this, but when I sent it to him, he was like, yo. I said, yeah, yo. I don't even know it, but it wasn't to sound like anything that was out. It was just like, it was a vibe.
Yeah.
And that's how it is. It's a sound. Whatever the sound is, that's the vibe, and that's what I'm going with. Whatever's hot out there, no, I'm not thinking of that. But then when somebody send me something and say, yo, do a beat with this, and then I find out where they got the idea from, I'm like, you was trying to make me sound like that other person. It wasn't gonna sound like that, because I'm gonna put my twist on it.
Right.
And then you sitting there like, damn, I ain't think of it sounding like that. Yeah, but you should have told me that's where you got the idea from, so I not look stupid in a sense, because I'm using something that's probably just put out like to sound like, nah, dog, you should have said something, because I didn't know where you was going with it.
Right.
And they didn't even use it. So I was just like, you got me wasting stuff, but somebody else can use it because it's there.
So my first show I did was called Erotic Taboo Sensual Touch. And DJ MB did the beat for that show. And all I said to him was, I need something erotic. And what he sent me was really, really good. And so I played it for a long time, even when I changed the name of the show, because it was just so, it was was sexy.
Yeah.
You know, and I loved it. And then I had my girlfriend just say erotic, taboo, sensual touch, and she has that sultry voice. It was so hot. I think I'm gonna go back to that song, even though the show was called something different, but it was just so sexy, and I love sexy.
Yeah.
And the poem that you heard was over that beat. See, I got to go back to that because I don't necessarily like the music that's playing with the poem. I need something sexy on it. But I just give him an idea and he'll send me something. And it helps that he knows me, you know, because he's going to give me something. It's always going to be on a sexy kind of vibe. So I love that. So tell me how the two of you met.
How we meet?
Facebook. I'm gonna tell you. So I came across you back on 88.9.
Okay.
As far as listening and hearing your voice, and I was like, her voice dope. Eventually, I'm gonna wind up making music for Shorty. I don't even know how this thing was gonna connect. And this was early on when 88.9, and I was listening to it as far as going downtown and stuff, and I was like, she sounds mad young, whatever. But as time went on, I came across her on MySpace, and I was like, oh, okay, that's what she looked like. All right, she dope though, you know what I mean? And then Facebook, she had put out something like, I'm looking for beats. And we exchanged the information on there. And the crazy thing is, I've been sending her beats before our daughter was born.
That's what I was going to say. It has been a long.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I didn't meet her until she did the black.
The Black Heart Experience.
Black Heart Experience. And I was
That
like,
was the first time
that
we
was the
met?
first time we physically met.
Wow.
We had been, everything was email and
That's
text message and
crazy.
talking.
Wow.
Yes,
But
that's
it's been
crazy.
years.
It has though.
Yeah.
I felt, well, that's crazy because I felt like I knew you.
Yeah, that was our first time.
Wow,
and I'm
that is
sitting there,
crazy.
and I was starstruck. I'm sitting in that joint like, this is my
For
first.
real?
Because you got to realize this is a performance type thing. I'm not
Yeah.
even. I'm a hermit. You know what I mean? So I don't. If I'm out in the place and I'm by myself, it's just like, oh shit. All right, let me just vibe. But this is a real performance, and this is my first time. I'm like, hey, you know, like, yo, this is because none of my friends have ever done anything for my music and performed it in front of me, so I've never seen that on that level. So I was just like, yo, this is really happening. And trust me, most of the time, like within the last 10 years, trust me, I was living, or I've been sleeping on somebody's couch. You like, you got some place to record? I'm like, no, you just don't know where I'm making these beats at. I might have made a beat in a hotel, motel, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just, wherever I was at, I was making beats. And so when we finally met, I'm like, yo, she don't even realize them beats came from, I was going through some dark times, but at the
that's
same
love,
time, like,
yo.
I still kept her in motion. And she would always be like, what you doing? I'm making beats with this girl named C-Notes. Where's that? You know, that's how it was. And I was just like, boy, when you finally hear this music, man, you know what I mean? Because I just felt like she was challenging me, but I knew what was going on. I said, that's a whole process when you're dealing with creatives.
Oh my
As a
God.
creative,
And I'm probably
people
one of
don't
the
know that.
worst. I'm probably one of the worst. I'm such a perfectionist. I'm such a perfectionist that I have music. I have so much music that haven't been put out. I have music that's so old I can't put it out now, right? Like I was going through my Rolodex. Like I had a feature from Young Jock a long time ago that I never released, but it's Young Jock. So you know, like I can't put that shit out right now, right? And it's just I was looking through because at that point in my career, it was just like I had opportunities where I was doing features with people. They sliding shit in my inbox, and I had so much going on. Me being me, and you know, stuff wasn't right. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't right yet.
Yeah.
I ain't, you know,
I think the crazy thing about being an artist sometimes is what's imperfect to us is perfection to somebody else.
It's true. Yeah.
You know, I know for me, like when the first takes of a record, I'll sing it almost pitchy or flat or sharp, just so I can go back and correct it. And sometimes if I like the feeling of it, I'll play it and it always passes the test.
Yeah.
Because they don't notice if it's just a Miller tone too sharp or just a tad bit of something else. But at the same time, you do want it to be exactly everything you want it to be, but they don't know. And I remember my father used to tell me that, like, these people really have no idea what it was supposed to be and all that. Like, if I play a record for somebody, I'm not explaining to you what I don't like about it. Or I'm not about to be like, yo, when I sung that part, I really should have sung that louder. Like, because you might be like, you know what, you should have been louder. One of my group members, Javon, we used to do these shows, right? And we would kill. And he would go ask people in the audience, what did y'all think? They'd be like, y'all was good. He'd be like, oh, because you know what, on the second verse, it was supposed to be like this, but somebody messed up, and they'd be like, you know what, on second thought, y'all did mess up. It wasn't that good.
Right.
And we gotta pull him, I gotta pull him backstage, and we gotta have a conversation about that. But, you know, I think that they really don't know. But I also feel like when you're an artist, you go by spirit. And sometimes something to tell you, like, this ain't the song. This ain't it. You could have Michael Jackson on, and you might listen like, this ain't Michael's best vocal. This wasn't a good day. Yeah. If we put this out, this gonna kill both of us, or it just ain't a good song to you. You go back and listen 2 days later, you like, it's the worst record I ever made in my life. But some records last. The record I just played y'all Money, I recorded that 3 years ago. Okay. Dang. Whole song, everything you hear is 3 years old. You wouldn't know if I didn't tell you. Yeah. But if I told you, if I'd have said here and been like, yo, I'm just 3 years old, you might have been like, you know, when I think about it,
sound
I
like
heard that bad in 3 years ago. That's crazy. Bro, that's whack. You know what I mean? So I think that, and I was just saying that to say what you said, like being a perfectionist sometimes, I mean, it has its perks, but I think that sometimes it does hinder us. That's why there's a million Prince songs we never heard, Tupac songs and Biggie songs, and you know, all Michael Jackson records, because, and they might have records that are better than Thriller, Purple Rain, but we'll never know. And they might be like, this is the worst record I ever done. Yeah. So it's always kind of an interesting thing with being an artist. I'm sure there's songs we like by people and they like, oh, I hate this song. It's the worst song I ever did. I ain't feel good that day. I was talking to Woody one day and he was like, man, we did In My Bed, like Cisco hated that song. He's like, he just sung it, he didn't really go back and perfect it. We just sung it and got it out the way. It's like their biggest record, so you just never know. Right. But that perfection thing is something. It could be a hindrance, but it could also, it'll take you over the top of greatness, I think, but it can definitely start off as a hindrance. So do you think that we'll be able to hear any of those records that you sitting on that you're not too sure about?
I don't know. I don't know, because I'm still moving forward. So that's how they get left behind, right? Because it's like, all right, we got this project plus the stuff that's back, but now I got all these other new ideas in my head, and I'm like, well, I want to go in this direction, and I ain't even on that wave no more. So we'll see. And it's because I'm listening to you talk, just realizing how like this album that I just put out, I have 11 songs 10 songs made the cut. And out of those 10 songs, there's about 4 of them that I have other versions of, right? Just because we went through so many, you know, the song with me and Life and She-Ray, we have the guy, She-Ray, singing the hook, but there's a version with another young lady singing the hook. There's a version with me and the girl Life the Oracle singing the hook. Like, we have a lot of versions of that song till we got to the one that we said, this is the one that we want to release. I have songs on different beats where it's the same hook, but it's just like, you know what, we put this on. So things change. Like, a lot of the people who were part of making this album, I know they heard the final product, like, wow, I didn't know this song sound like this, you know, like, but, and I did allow myself to take feedback from the team this time, my engineer. I usually do everything myself, and I usually don't let nobody tell so yeah, I'm very extreme like that. I either don't let nobody tell me shit, or I fully listen. Every time that I fully listen, I regret it. Usually when I listen to myself, I'm cool with it, right? But I said, but I'm growing, right? So I'm like, let's take the feedback from the team. And I'm definitely, there were a few times that I put my foot down too, like, nah, you know. but for the most part, I definitely took the input, and that's how we got the different versions of the songs. Okay. And so I was thinking, like, maybe I'll do a deluxe album, or with the songs that didn't actually make the cut, and add those to it, and then like maybe somewhere down the line do a scrapbook with, you know, the other versions of the songs maybe, and a couple things that didn't get released. Maybe. It depends on how we moving, because because I'm in my creative spot right now. So I might have a whole nother album. Look, I got a decade worth of beats from this guy alone, right? Like, it could happen. So we just gonna see how it goes.
So as an artist, based on the time, like the space that you're in now, and how you were when you first came out, how do you feel you have grown?
I mean, just as a person, I've been in people's face for like 20 years.
Okay.
So I've been a lot of people in them 20 years.
Okay.
I definitely ain't the girl I started out. I'm grown. I'm somebody's mother. I'm a business owner. You know, so different things are important to me.
Yeah.
Different things I don't do anymore. You know, different people, different places that I'm just not into.
Yeah.
You know, I've grown as a person, as I should, right?
Absolutely.
And I think that's evident in my music. I think it's evident when I talk. Maybe I'm the same nigga. I might be the same nigga, but I have definitely matured a lot. I have
That's
definitely.
awesome. That's awesome. MB, how do you think you've grown since you first started?
Well, because I used to always think I needed my friends around.
Okay.
And, you know, our father was a messenger, and he would always drop a message. And one day he was saying, he's like, so how's your music coming along? I said, everything is good. I said, but you know, my homeboy, he said, hold. Stop including everybody. He said, because if they not on your page right now, don't worry about it. They not gonna be on your page later. He said, and you're gonna overlook yourself. So I basically had to figure out, all right, how I'm gonna move forward with this and not include everybody. I had to figure out how to mix my music and everything, because I didn't mix a lot of my music. I just would put an idea together and get somebody else to mix it. So I had to learn how to work by myself, and that was the thing that helped me grow a whole lot, because I'm getting ideas and opinions from other people. And then when I'm dealing with my homeboys, of course my homeboys gonna tell me, oh yeah, that's hard. But now I'm dealing with C-Notes, and she's an artist. And it's like, nah, I don't like that. So when she tell me she likes something, I know she like that. Cause she'd send me like emojis and stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, she like that.
Okay.
But I done sent her like 5 or 10 more, and she ain't, react. So and I like that, because I don't want nobody to keep telling me. Like I tell people, I don't like being around people that agree with me all the time. I need some pushback, because that's a real person. We can agree to disagree, and that's beautiful, because that makes us human, that makes us whole. So if she's not agreeing, then I'm like, all right, that'll be for somebody else that may like that, but she didn't like it. But when she told me, all right, I like that. And then when she was like, well, I'm great, put this album together, this type of beats I'm looking for, I was like, damn, we just did a whole lot of stuff, but okay, I got you. But it made me change how I approach stuff, because I was thinking, I'm making beats for the homeboys. No, I'm not. I'm making beats for artists. And so I was just like, all right, let me get out of that homeboy stage, because that was the thing, having that conversation. Like, my father would have plenty of conversations with me, and those messages still resonate to this day. He's been gone for over 10 years, so it's like he made a big impact in my life, because for a while, Jackie will tell you, he wasn't with this. I don't want you doing music. And of course, smoking weed. He put me out because of smoking weed. But so, it was a lot of things, but it was a growing process of finding myself along the way, and finding the sound, and finding people who weren't my friends who could appreciate the sound and move forward in putting projects together. Because it was like, you say you're making a song, but what we doing with it? We not, all right. I need people that really want to do music, and they serious about it, not just throw it out there. I'm gonna take the time, they want to listen to it. Nah, I don't like this. I'm gonna take this verse out, whatever. Can you make this longer? Can you do this? She came to the house one time, the song wasn't finished. She said, no, I want it like that. I said, all right, fuck it. but it helped me out, because I said anybody else wouldn't have said that. They would just let me finish it. And I said, that's what I'm talking about. You just got to be able to be in the mood where you have to be open enough for the person that you may work with on that song. Say we never use it, but it was the fact that she gave me her input as far as how she liked it. And I was like, that's what I'm talking about, because sometimes we need that from a person to oppose what you was already getting ready to do. Like, yo, I need that push. So I can just, all right, I can fine tune that and do this. No, just do it like this, and then I'll take it like that. Oh, cool.
Right.
Made it easy.
Yeah.
But then, you know, it's funny because just how she said that, Nori did the Band from TV, and Swizz was like, yo, that song was actually longer than that.
Beat.
Yeah, it's a longer beat that nobody ever heard.
I ain't mad though. Switch sometimes.
Yeah.
Traffic
So,
sounds and all that.
I'm like, yo.
You just never know. Like, you know, Big when he did Unbelievable, that was the last joint he did. And he told Primo impeach the president and put R. Kelly on it. And it just turned out the way it did. It's just so weird how this stuff works.
Yeah.
It could be the song you worked the hardest on that made it, but that's rare. Or the song it took you 4 minutes to do everything too, and everybody loved it. So that's the funny part of being an artist, I think.
Yeah, is that you don't have a choice.
You really,
you think you do.
Really don't.
You think you do, but it ain't up to you. It's what the people say.
Yeah, because what you say the last song on the album is your favorite? Somebody be like, yeah, that's cool, but track 3?
Yeah.
And you like track 3?
Right.
Actually,
first song on the album.
So far of the feedback that I've been getting, nobody has said the song that I like.
Yeah, it tends to not be like that.
I'm like, and it's always surprising because I'm thinking I know who's gonna like what. Oh, the guy's gonna like this. They surprising the hell out of me, but it ain't up to me. It ain't up to me.
Yeah, it's really not. It's I think the beauty in it and the fear in it is one day you gotta send your baby out to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you gotta allow people to. Dr. Dre said once it comes out, it's no longer yours.
Yeah.
And you really don't. You just a servant to the people. You really have no idea what they gonna like and what they not gonna like.
Facts.
And, you know, every once in a while you might luck up and everything you like.
Yeah.
Like, but it's super rare.
Right.
You might like 5 records on your album. People might like the one.
Yeah.
Maybe one song that you really thought was fire and they like everything around it. So I think that's the really interesting part of making the music. So for you, what's next? Where we going next? You have anything you doing next?
I mean, so we just dropped the album, so we definitely doing promo.
Is it music on YouTube?
Yes, it's everywhere. It's every streaming service, all streaming platforms.
I know already now.
Yeah, thank
Already
you,
made sure.
thank you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I am editing a short film. It's like a docu-concert to go along with this called The Black Heart Experience as well. You guys were there.
For sure.
So we're editing that, and that will be dropping this year. I do not have a date because editing is crazy. This is my first time doing anything like visual. This shit, I was not ready.
This is what you talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was not ready. So we're not gonna rush it. It's gonna be done when it's finished, and it's gonna be finished when it's done. Y'all see it coming soon.
For me, what I noticed with you, when I was there, that was honestly the first time I'd ever heard your music. And when it was finished, I had an opportunity to talk to Natty, engineer, as we were recording. And one thing I loved about what I heard is these sounded like complete songs. They didn't sound like ideas. They weren't half done. Or, you get what I'm saying? They were super consistent. They were very on the subject all the way through. And I think one of the things is we don't have records anymore, like songs that sound like complete records. They have a little bit of a sound here, a little bit of a sound there, and a hook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All people care about is the hook.
Yeah.
But you took the time to write lyrics and hooks. You had verses and hooks, and everything was dope to me. So
thank you. I appreciate
that's my
that.
word. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
So what song? You have the song from your new album on YouTube?
Yeah, the album is everywhere. Wherever you get music at, the entire album is there for you to listen. Please listen.
Play one of your tracks.
Okay. Yeah, it's on The Black Heart Experience. C notes.
Yeah, that really was the first time we met at the joint.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
The Black Heart Experience.
Black Heart. Yeah.
Michael, I'm sorry. I was going to ask him a question. MB, let me make sure I get that right.
Okay.
How long have you been working with Bosco? Because it's a background story to that, and that's why I'm asking you that question.
So, around the time that Earl passed away, I ran into Stat Grams, and you know, me and him used to do music together. So that was Horse. That, you know, so we was doing music, and he was like, "Yo, I know some people that's looking for some beats." So he originally got the beats for Heavy. So I had Heavy's information, we talked, and then Bosco hit me in the email, was like, "Yo, I like this beat." And he put it on the album. I forgot what was the name of the album, because he wound up taking it down, but he used one of the beats, and that was probably about 2 or 3 years ago. And he did that one song. He was just like, "Yo, send me more," and I've been sending him beats. Then he put out "Scrape It," which was almost 2 years ago, well, a year and a half or a year. He put out "Scrape It," I was like, oh, because the thing was, I made "Scrape It" real quick. That was like a 5-minute beat, like boom, 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 and sent it to him. And he was like, "Yo, I want that." So I'm thinking like, okay. So when he did the interview with you, he was like, "I'm about to put an album out." He still wasn't finished, so I still had other joints that I sent him. So it was like the whole process of that. So it's been a few years. I'd say close to 3 years that we have been working together. But like I said, that was through somebody, and that's what opened me up, because I didn't know what he was looking for, but they was like, it's more in the lane of the way that I made beats. It was like, "Yo, he like your type beats." So I'm like, all right, this works better, because I ain't got to go out the way. I ain't got to make a whole lot of trappy type stuff. So that was the whole thing. It was like, all right, I can be myself. I ain't got to try to grab an audience. So when I was making it, I was just like, I can just make that real hardcore, gritty stuff and give them that. And it was like, I got an idea for that, so I'm over here doing that while I'm doing the stuff with C-Notes. And then anything that comes along, it opened me up, because she was testing me as far as taking me out of my comfort zone. You know what I mean? And I was just like, I need all of that, because it created a balance. So working with him the last few years was like, "Yo, I need beats just similar to that," or he'll send me an idea and put this with that and that. And then I was like, okay, this is coming together. And people that heard it was like, "Yo, y'all sound good together. Y'all need to keep working together." So I was just like, thank you. Because those people were people that weren't my original crew, but they were people that I've known, and they was like, "Yo, I'm only gonna tell you what's real. I like y'all together," or whatever. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. So I got other people to work with. I ain't just sitting there working with the dudes that say they want to put music out. I'm working with people that really putting music out. And it's motivating me to create more music. And like I say, one of the days that I was in the hotel, I was writing down goals, like in the next couple of years I'm gonna be working with and I wasn't working with nobody. I was just sending y'all beats and stuff, and he was like, once y'all start talking about projects, I'm like, goal scratched off. You know what I mean? Like, let's keep it going. Let's keep putting these things together. But I realized you got to put it down, and you got to believe that that's going to happen. And you don't think about it. You just keep moving forward, because trust me, when I was sitting in the motel, I got the call about we got nominated for an Associated Press Award for the murals around Baltimore, and I was just like, yo, I'm homeless. You know, like, yo, I'm motivated though, because I was like, I ain't gotta be homeless for long. And I never gave up, because wherever I was, either I had my desktop or I had my laptop, I'm like, I'm gonna keep making this music, because things is happening, people like what's going on. And like I say, once I came across, like I said, I was already sending her beats, but come across Tony Bosco, he about to put something on, I said, oh, I'm about to work with people that's gonna be really doing stuff. So it was like, it was motivation, because it was like, wow, I can't just say I'm working with C-Notes and she's sitting there looking like, who's C-Notes? Who's C-Notes? I don't see nothing, I don't hear nothing.
Because I asked
and it was
him,
annoying.
Like, what's going on?
It was annoying.
So a few months ago, he did a post, and he tagged me in it and said, see, I'm working. But I was so proud of him. And the thing, like, I had him and Bosco on the show. We're walking to the building because they had never met.
Okay.
And so
yeah,
I think
met him the same way, basically. I never met him.
It clicked. And I think Bosco said, Mike.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I wish I had gotten that on camera. because it was just, to me, it was so amazing that they had been working together and had never met. Yeah. So, and then just hearing the love that, you know, Bosco had for what he do and the mutual respect.
Yeah.
I was even prouder, like, it's brother, you know what I'm saying? He's doing this thing.
That's
so,
love.
you know, I'm proud of him. And even meeting you at the hip hop event, I was like, damn, I love her energy. I say she is fire.
Thank
so
you.
I couldn't wait to have you on the show because you really was amazing. And
Thank you.
like, I'm looking forward to the rest of your story. And so I know you talked about Black love. What does that look like to you?
What does Black love look like to me? It looks like authenticity. It looks like perseverance. It looks like understanding. It looks like trial and error.
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful thing. I couldn't imagine not. I know that shit is so crazy, but I could not imagine not being Black. For one, because again, like when I say Black love, I'm talking more than romantic relationships, right? And so, man, I love my Black mama. I love my Black grandmama. I love my homegirls.
Yeah.
I love my homeboys. I love the Chinese man at the corner store. Right? This is a part of our culture.
Exactly.
And no, it's dope. Black love is something that it can't be put in a box.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not a one-size-fit-all thing, but if you ever get the chance to experience that, whether you are Black or not, you are truly blessed.
Yeah, because I think for a lot of times the way we love, like you talk about community, the way we love on each other, it's different, you know.
For sure.
And it's a deeper connection, because I always say we are naturally spiritual people. So Black love, we love hard, you know. And like you said, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It's love of what we do, love of family, love of community and stuff. That's deep with us, you know. And he brought up my dad. My dad taught us a lot of things, but I watch him do, like, even with the job that he had, he loved it so much, you know. He loved being a trucker. So even with what I choose to do, like, you know, being able to have a show like this or getting up on the stage to do comedy, it's what I love. And somebody asked me, well, I always get asked this, why do you get dressed up to do your show? My question was, why wouldn't I? Because it's mine.
Okay.
And if I go to that man's job and dress up, why can't I do
it
that?
for myself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a crazy question.
It's a crazy question because
but no.
it goes to the love of what you do.
Yeah. The pride. We are very prideful people.
Absolutely.
We take pride in, and you know what? Yeah, that's real, because, you know, we will get up and get dressed to go to the market.
Yes.
It's like it been so many times I have been late to the simplest shit, right? Simple shit, like simple shit. My grandmother turning 80 type shit.
Okay.
And wait a minute, I gotta get my eyelashes on,
my
you know.
God. Yeah.
That kind of pride, you
Right.
know, whatever. But we look good, and guess what? My grandmother did too. She was done up too.
I know
Okay,
that's right.
and that's what we do. We take pride in ourselves,
Absolutely.
and we show love,
And we show love.
and we show love.
We show love. And that's the thing about doing this show, being able to give people a platform and expressing that love and admiration for what somebody does. Like John, I never would have believed I would be working with John, because I admired the hell out of his dad and never thought that I would be working with his son.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just never know where life will take you. And as MB can testify, like I always had something at a young age, right? Representing the microphone. Don't frown your face up.
It was a Blinko thing that my mother had. It was like some chips or something at the bottom of it. She pulled this thing out and it was the mic. And I was like, yo, album set up on the couch, singing to the albums.
They was my audience.
Okay.
So, okay. You
And,
gotta be
and from a
creative.
young age,
From
right?
a young
Because we know who we are. That's in
Right.
you. It can't be taught.
Right, exactly.
It can't be taught.
Exactly.
It's natural.
It's natural. Okay, we ready. Okay. Which one you want?
Okay, yes, we ready to get into it. The single that we dropped the video to, make sure you check out the video. It's nice, featuring Ebony. It's called Oh My, featuring Ebony and the Black Hearts. Get into it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I actually love that song.
Have you ever met a goddess? Come and let me bless you. I can take away your stress and make you feel like you a king. Come and find your solace. Baby, I'm a unicorn. How I am the woman that you couldn't even dream. I'm just being honest. I know what you want and I can give it to you. Come and let me show you what I mean. Let me do the honors. Cause I've been being cautious. I've been patient and I finally am liking what I see. Ooh, sir, I like the way that you everything doing something to me. How you calm and you cool. A real smooth brother showing up. But let me ask you something, why you talk like that? Where you from? Sir, why you walk like that? Is it hung? Where you going on your next vacation? Can I come? I'm ready for some good libations. Give me some, yeah.
Oh my, love to be up on you. Cloud nine, got me hooked on you. When I finally give it to you. Oh my, like a dream come true.
Show me something vicious. I get it if you scared. If you dead, green light, mister, won't you come and get it? I can grant your wishes. Tell me your desires. If you acting right, then I can make it happen. Is you with it? I am so delicious. Usher make you wanna come with it. Got that gummy yummy, make you wanna lick it. I need you to listen. Don't be acting goofy like you never had none. If I ever let you hit it, cause I already made up my mind. I'm just waiting for you, or maybe the right time. And we can make magic, baby, in due time. I'm spoiled and I get what I want, so you're mine. We vibing kinda heavy, lot of energy exchange. You could tell I'm feeling you and I could tell you feel the same. But before we get to 50 shades of gray and hopping planes, I'ma take it down a notch. I don't even know your name.
Oh my, love to be up on you. Cloud nine, got me hooked on you. When I finally give it to you. Oh my, like a dream come true. Cloud nine.
video, and their response was, yo, I respect your pen. And that was the last thing that I expected somebody to say from that song. And it was just like, you know what, I do got bars. You know, and it's just like, thank you for listening, because it let me know that you're listening, right? Because in order to catch it in a song like that, you definitely have to, right? You could have got lost in the hook or the melody and all that and not paid attention to what I said, but you did. And I'm just like, you know what, I am spitting that shit. Ebony killed it. The beat is fire. Why wouldn't I love this song?
Now you did. So what, and you said that wouldn't have been your first choice. What would have been your first choice from the album in terms of song release?
So actually, I'm lying. I did release No Longer, but that's because we recorded that a long time ago. And I released that one first. But I don't know, because every song lives in its own world to me. So it's like, I have a whole, I'm like, ooh, for this song, I want to do a video like this. I want it to be like that. For this song, I want to do this, that, and it's so completely different. And it's just like, yeah, I just got to be able to fund these ideas and get them out there. And so I like them all. I would say my next single that I dropped is either gonna be I Could with She Ray and Life or Diamonds. Diamonds. Which is like one of the only up-tempo beats on the album. It's very slow album. It's very laid back, chill. It's like hip hop soul. That's what I'm like, it's not necessarily a rap album, but I'm rapping on it. So it's just like, what do you call it? I call it hip hop. Because it's very soulful. A lot of singing, a lot of melodies, a lot of more of that. I'm used to that boom bap. That's usually so. I'll try to be.
I love that. It's like, even we talked a few minutes, and I'm like, wow, it's like so much calm, and not just calm, but like a sense of, like you know who you are. And I feel like a lot of times in the entertainment industry, it's not a lot of that. But with you know who you are, and I feel like that's powerful. You know, you can do a lot. Y'all kind of like the dream team right here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and even I think about John, you, I feel like the world hasn't seen the best of you yet, because I think you're pretty amazing. And we've had a lot of different conversations, and he is like, I would love to see you all put something together, because he's phenomenal.
Yeah, I like that song.
It could happen.
I'm just speaking it into existence, because
Okay.
there's a lot of talent.
How you start your manifestation.
Exactly,
Okay.
a lot of talent.
Greatness will always find you.
Absolutely,
Trying to get
absolutely.
great, you're gonna get great on it.
Yeah.
For sure.
What's next for you?
Shows. Make sure if you see me, cop something. I'm gonna have t-shirts, hats, more stuff in the future. Man, we outside. We pushing it.
Yeah.
The Black Heart Experience. The album is out now. The docu-film coming soon, real soon. Before the year's out. I'm saying it on camera so that I gotta hold myself to it, because I don't like to talk shit. So.
You got another song?
We can do Song Cry, my favorite song.
I was hoping you said that.
Let's do my favorite
Yes.
song. Yes. Yes, this is Song Cry, the last song on the album, my favorite song on the album. Big bars, you know, big truth. So I hope you love it. Yeah.
Picture books and flash drives tell half the story. Compared to the truth, your room is so boring. Speculators trying to break down what I say, but you ain't about this life, you wouldn't get it, no way. No fucks given, one life I live it. Real shit, I did it, I spit it and let the song cry out. Yeah, yeah. Cause I can't wear my makeup on fleek, and there's cameras everywhere, all eyes on me. Everybody want a picture, Snapchat, IG. They be stalking me, hoping that's how they gonna find me. But I never post in real time, I chill time. Living life to the fullest, just to kill time. I write about how I'm living and let the song cry out. Yeah, yeah. I remember the times and damn you fucked up. Ace of spades, now you see me all trumped up. It could have been us, it was supposed to be. I just regret the fact I let you get so close to me. Hitting agendas like riding off my momentum, like knowing I'ma get money and knowing I'm gonna spend it. Life lessons in turn, they help the song cry out. Dear mama, I'm sorry that I'm a thug. I'm sorry I stole a car. I'm sorry I sold a drug. I'm sorry I stabbed a nigga. I'm sorry I ran away. I'm sorry I didn't listen. I'm sorry about the bank. I'm sorry about the idiots I thought I was in love with. Sorry about the baby, should've kept it 100. I'm sorry I didn't pick better men. I'm sorry I didn't pick better friends. And I'm sorry that I didn't go to college, cause I know it would've probably made you prouder. I'm sorry about the calls from the precinct. I'm sorry I disappear on the weekends. I'm sorry I'm so addicted to the money. I know that you love me, I just had to let the song cry out. Yeah. They only got your back till someone coming towards it. If you got my back, how you let them run up on it? Gotta stand up if you guarding your post. So while you sit down, niggas still doing the most. They be like, oh shit, see you so dope, nigga, no shit. Thought about my life when I wrote this shit. Chill, chill, chill. Yeah. Don't mean to make you worry, I can't help who I am. And when I'm doing the most, there ain't no Instagram. I do it for the fam, I do it for the dream. I do it cause there ain't no other way to be me. And please believe I tried, but see it didn't work. And when I think about my losses, man, it still hurt. And when I lost it all, I still came back for more. And this time around, I'm kicking in the fucking door.
He said that.
Oh, okay, we back on.
We back on.
And
my
that
mic
was Song
sounds
Fried
nice.
by C-Notes.
Yes.
Super dope, super dope. Very hip hop. I understand why you like that. I understand why you like that.
Yeah. At my core, that's who I am. At my core, I love hip hop. Mm-hmm. I am out that mob. I really rap. I really, you know, like people who know me, that's what they know me for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I rap. I like hip hop. I like, yeah.
Bars.
Grimy
beats.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah. I mean that's the core of it. That's the soul of it. You know, I don't know if it's evolved or devolved. It feels more like it devolved. The mainstream part of it.
Yeah.
When we was coming up, there was a lot of hard singles. When you think about the Wu-Tang stuff.
Yeah. For sure.
You know, and Nas and Jay and Big and so I don't know. But thank you for continuing that legacy. Even if we put just a little bit, a little bit of sugar on top of it, it's still good.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for
keeping
that going. I mean that. And Mike, thank you for keeping the samples alive and really striving to keep the hip hop going. Like we really need that. We really need that more than ever. So I ain't mad at it.
Thank you.
For sure.
I'm just in awe because I have all this talent here with little old me.
Oh.
You talented too, Jack.
Yeah.
Yes,
Jack,
thank you for having me.
You have a gift of community.
You do.
Yeah,
You have a gift of
I love
community.
that, though. That's what gets me off. I love it. You know, just bringing people together and building. Yeah, that's powerful. We have to leave our mark.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So where can we find you at? You first.
You can find me in St. Louis on the side. I'm a goofball. I'm everywhere though. So my name is C Notes, SI-NOTES. And if you put that in your search bar, I will pop up. Now, I think I'm the only C Notes. Sometimes I see my name on other people's music. Somebody wrote a song about me. I don't know if it was about me or not, but it definitely said my name, but that ain't me. But every girl that rap named C Notes is only me. So even if it don't look like me, it's me. You feel me? YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Instagram. We outside. We outside. She outside.
That's right.
Pretty thug
Where can we
gang.
find you at, good brother?
DJ_MB on Instagram or Rowhouse_Brothers BRUVAZ on Instagram.
Okay.
He outside too.
Yeah.
Definitely out. Took a while, but I'm out.
Okay? We have arrived.
Yes, exactly.
Word. Okay, so now it's the world premiere of my single, Money, featuring my man Chase Chasin', produced by myself and my man Rock Boy, co-produced by my man Natty 410. So let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
For my strippers and my tippers.
Okay.
Welcome to Club Fantasy. Coming to the stage.
You do something to me when you're catwalking. It don't really matter when the liquor talking. Love your body shaped like an hourglass. Now I see the reason that you go last. Ooh, your body measurement so perfect, must be heaven sent. Don't you stop, girl, don't you quit. Now take this 100 from my lips. Why, you be going them up on that boat. You got everybody throwing money, snatching soul. You be getting dirty, working all for the stack now. Throwing it back now, getting them racks now. And I can't even lie, you got me shook. When you move your body, girl, I swear you got me hooked. Girl, you got me ready to slide in the VIP. Girl, fulfill my fantasy. Say I'm only in town for the night. Must admit your body, girl, show looking right. I'ma tip you good if you talk to me nice. Come and get this money, money, money. Say I'm only in town for the night. Must admit your body, girl, show looking right. I'ma tip you good if you talk to me nice. Come and get this money, money, money. Ooh, you drive me crazy with that look in your eyes. Focus on me and baby, don't you be shy. What you've been giving me is more than a dream. Now all I want for you to do is clap it for me. Yeah. Girl, can you feel me?
Yes.
Acting like a child screaming out, gimme, gimme.
Yes.
Ain't no other chick bad as you in your city. Pull another round, finna get litty, litty. Pineapple mixed with Remy. And you be just dropping it, dropping it. Moving up and down, you be popping it, popping it. When you do your thing, ain't no stopping it, stopping it. Time for you to climb on top of it. Say I'm only in town for the night. Ooh, let your body down, show looking right. Ooh, if you talk to me nice, come get this money right now, this money right now. Hey, I'm only in town for the night. You look so good to me. Right. And girl, I wanna show you.
This money while I'm in town tonight. Meet me at the telly, it's going down tonight. Lemon drop martinis and Bombay over some ice. Do your dance for me without panties, the one I like. And I'ma throw ones to my private stripper. Now come put your lips on me, cause you know I miss them. Make this moment last forever, cause it won't. Tonight I'm here, but tomorrow I gotta go. So let's have fun, baby, where the rip pumps. Shake that ass, let me touch it. She talking dirty, I love it. We change positions like subjects, I let her take me to class. Take your time with me, baby, got special needs, don't be fast. Ain't no need to be fast, cause the night we made the most of it. Showing me her wild side on Instagram, was posting it. She knows she got a body worth noticing, I noticed it. She got my attention, got me focusing.
I'm only in town for this night. Must admit your body, girl, show looking right. I'ma tip you good if you talk this money. This money, money, money. Say I'm only
Esquire, baby. Chase. A rock boy beat. Natty, we got one. Money.
Songs, that one. Like,
Okay.
No doubt.
Got
It's definitely catchy though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So final comments. We're at the end of the show. Let's see. We kind of, this was our clean show tonight. So I gotta end.
She got away with
I
it.
gotta end on a little something. So, but
Here we
and
go.
you can be as free as you possibly can with this answer.
Okay.
What is intimately connected? What does that mean to you?
Intimately connected. What is intimately connected? Intimately connected. Intimacy is a feeling. Intimacy is feeling. If we're connected, we're feeling each other. It's that we don't gotta say nothing. You know exactly what I mean. You know what I'm thinking. You know what I want, and I do too. And it's so clear without anything verbal. That.
Yeah. Okay. I love that.
I love it.
Damn, that just made me
That
feel
was
like
good.
I was never connected with nobody.
Oh,
Cause that's real.
That's real. Yeah.
That's real.
Okay,
Wow.
John. You know I'm coming down there to you.
What's being intimately
What does that-
connected?
Well, we
No,
can go there
I was
too.
trying to say intimately. I was trying to say intimately. Being intimately connected is actually being evenly yoked more than anything. We for some reason it's really popular for opposites to attract. They may attract, but they don't stay attracted.
That part, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So finding something that's an even flow for you, to me, that's more than anything, because you can find commonalities with anybody.
Absolutely.
Like you know what I mean. You like the color blue?
Me too.
I like the
That's
color.
crazy.
We should go together.
Okay.
Nah, facts. Big facts.
A year and a half from now, we got
We can't
restraining
stand
orders
each
on
other.
each
I
other.
literally hate everything else about you.
Right.
Yeah.
Something about the color blue.
Right.
You know what I mean? But when you can find somebody that's literally on the same, they on that same road of life as you as much as possible. Y'all might not do the same things, but you have the same ideals, and you're trying to get to a destination together. That's more than anything.
It really is.
Because you can get it in with anybody. It'd be the best you ever had, and you still don't like the person.
That's true. I agree.
And I also say real quick, I also say you can be, just because you're attractive doesn't mean I'm attractive.
Yeah.
So that happens as well. So, just finding somebody equal to you.
Yeah.
So, and we're going to bring it on back down to you, Jan.
Okay.
So you all, I kind of rock with everything y'all said. Intimately connected. I'm a touch person because it's powerful, I'm not one that would connect with a lot of people. So in this space that I'm in, I love touching one, but I love great conversation. I love, like John, you brought up it's more than just having things in common. You gotta, touch me mentally too. If you can't stimulate my mind, we're not probably going to be able to build, because that is like a really big turn on for me. Get inside my head, give me some head,
All that. All that.
John, she was waiting for this. Right, I was thinking about that too. Yeah, but y'all answers were great. Y'all said similar things, but it just goes back to that mind stimulation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big for me. Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and this concludes our show. I want to thank C Notes and DJ MB.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so we gotta have y'all come back. What's your
New
next
location.
event? Yeah, that part too.
Yeah.
We're mobile.
We're mobile. Yes.
Live and we mobile.
So we can show up at your event. and
Okay.
record.
Well, I'll definitely keep you posted. We had the Black Art pop-up show. They postponed it. It was supposed to be this Saturday, but now it's going to be on December the 14th, I believe, in DC. So I'll definitely keep you updated. I have some other shows coming up in October, so I'll send you everything. I'm going to go ahead and whip it up and go ahead and post it on my page so everybody know where all my shows at coming up. But I'm about to hit the ground running. We outside.
Awesome.
We outside. We got this project we got to push. The world got to hear this, man.
That's right. That's right. Thank you. What's the date on it?
November the 15th.
Okay, so I'm gonna be doing the shows on November 15th. Boots on the Ground comedy show. I'm actually hosting the first half. And for those of you that know me, you know I'm gonna show up in a costume. I'm definitely gonna be extra as hell because I'm hosting. So we'll be posting the flyer soon. You did the So the show is actually gonna be at GLA 6233 Kenwood Avenue. I can't believe I remembered that, but yeah, and it's at 8 o'clock. So get there early. Okay, and DJ Nick is the DJ for the night. It's gonna be a hot show, a lot of amazing talent, and it's gonna be a great time, y'all. I can't wait. I've been working on shit for this show, especially since I'm hosting. So I'm probably gonna be even more nastier. So come out, come check me out.
I want to come. I'm going to come too.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the flyer. Nick, you did the flyer?
Yeah, he just said it.
Okay.
Yeah, November 15th.
November 15th. Okay, because I didn't get the flyer yet. So okay. Yeah, so come check us out. It's gonna be a great night. Bring a friend, tell a friend. Let's get this done. That's it.
All right, y'all. Good night. Stay safe. Be blessed. See you next time.
You are now tuned into Mixstation Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
Hey, I want to start a podcast.
Join the mix.
Can I broadcast to millions all over the world?
Join the mix.
Can I control my own content and share my show?
Join the mix.
Can I promote my product and my event?
Join the mix. Mixstation Radio is a worldwide internet radio station that specializes in video and audio podcasts on all social media platforms. You can download our free app, Mixstation Radio Live. That's MIXX Station Radio Live. We have 2 locations in Towson, Maryland, and Eastern Shore, Maryland. With our new service, you can host your own show from home with Mix Mobile. That's MIXX Mobile.
Did you say I can broadcast from home?
Yes, we have a new service called Mix Mobile. We can come to your location or you can log on virtually.
Hold up. That can't be true, man.
Yes, Mixstation can air any show from anywhere in the world, and all you need is a strong internet connection. Also, we have a toll-free 1-800 number.
So you're telling me I can stream on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and all the formats all at the same time and have people calling with comments?
Yes, join the mix. If you want to join the mix, email us at mixstation@gmail.com. Again, mixstation@gmail.com. That's MIXX station@gmail.com.
Baby, when you hug me, I kinda get aroused just thinking about your lips touching mine. As you work your way down to my breast, licking, sucking, kissing, and I patiently anticipate you entering my chamber as my lips blossom with the juice of sweet nectar and my belly bursts freight of desire. My spine tingles with each thrust you take inside me. When the pressure and heat builds in my vaginal walls, I become like a volcano, ready to erupt at the height of my orgasm. Oh! No one, my dear, has ever come close to this love you inspire. You fill my soul with so much joy. For you, my dear, are my heart's desire. Oh.